Now that we have completed the setup of the time tracker module, let's explore this module in three different perspectives, that is, as an admin, as an employee, and as a reporting manager. Let's start with the admin view. So, in order to do that, let's navigate to Operations, Time Tracker, and the first option that admin has, which is called User Specific Operation. So, under User Specific Operation, you can search for a particular employee name, and when you search for the employee, you will be able to see the information about that particular employee, like their time logs, time sheets, what are all the jobs they are mapped with, and what are all the projects they are associated with. And if there is a job schedule published to them, you'll be able to see. And this is about user specific operations. And then comes job. So this is a place where you'll be able to create a new job. And then you have projects, a place where you'll be able to create different projects. And you also have an option to view the project dashboard. For example, if you open this particular project called data migration, this is your project dashboard. So you'll be able to track the project performance using various reports available here, and you'll be able to quickly see the list of jobs mapped with this project and who are all the project users, and you can also add any attachment that can help your project users. This is about the projects and project dashboard. And then comes the timesheet module. So here as an admin, you will be able to view all the timesheet submitted by your employees. You can also approve these timesheet on behalf of the approvers, and you can create a new timesheet on behalf of employees. And then we have the job schedule section. You can create job schedule and you can publish it with your employees. And then it is about time logs import and export. So instead of an employee adding a time log, you can also update all the information in one Excel file and you can import it here. For example, in case of employee profiles, they will not have login access to the system. So you can collect all of their timesheet information or time logs and you can upload it over here. You can also export the data under this section in any of the formats mentioned over. And when you click on more, you have the clients option, and this is a place you can create new clients. And then we have bills and invoices, where you will be able to generate a bill and share it with your client. And then we have integrations. So Zoho projects can be integrated with Zoho people, particularly with the time tracker module, so that whenever there is an approved time log available in Zoho people, you can push it to Zoho projects. In the same way, you can integrate it with Zoho Books, Zoho Invoice, and Zoho CRM. So whenever an integration is enabled, you will be able to find it under this section. So we have integrated Zoho people with Zoho projects. So this is an approved time log available here. I can click on push to Zoho projects to push this entry available in Zoho people to your Zoho projects account. When you're integrating this projects with people, you can also enable the automatic sync method, where on a particular duration, system will automatically push these entries from people to projects. And then we have the option employee wage rate. So whenever an employee is submitting a timesheet in the system, we have a calculation based on the number of hours they have submitted and what is the rate per hour and what should be the total amount that has to be paid to the employee. And this total amount is calculated based on rate per hour. And the rate per hour can be added under employee wage rate. So you can click on add employee wage rate, select the employee name, mention the rate per hour. So here we have three different options. One is the normal rate, the normal hours that employee is going to work. And the next is about overtime hours, and the next is extended overtime hours. So under time log settings, we have an option to define what will be the regular hours, what will be the overtime hours, and what will be the extended overtime hours. And based on the rate that you mention here, employee will be paid accordingly. And these are all the different operations or actions an admin can do with respect to the time tracker module. Now let's see in a user perspective. So you have to access the timesheet module from the left panel, and then there is My Data. This is a space available to each and every individual employee. So first, they have time logs option, where they can create time logs, and then they have timesheets. They can create new timesheets. Jobs, where they'll be able to see the list of jobs they are assigned to. And the option to add job will not be available in all cases. It depends upon the permission configured by the administrator. And then we have projects. They have option to view all the projects they are mapped to. And again, the option to add project will not be available by default. It depends upon the settings done by the administrator. And then we have job schedule. So if there is a job schedule created and published by the admin or by the reporting manager, they'll be able to see it under this section. And the tabs like jobs, projects, or job schedule are subjective, depending upon whether admin has given permission to employees to view this information. And then we have team. This is specific to the reporting managers. So if an employee has people reporting to them, the manager will have an option to view all the information from the team tab. So where they can see the reportees' details, what are all the timesheets they have submitted, what are all the jobs that are mapped to the reportees. So this section will help a manager to manage all of their reportees' information over here. So this is about the operations of the time tracker module in Zoho People.